My name is Shelby, and since my name is Shelby, this is the channel where I kind of just talk to the camera, and today I'm going to read to you different chat GPT scenarios. I did a whole live stream where we did this. We were just reading scenarios from chat GPT that I randomly generated, and it was really fun. I tried to post the live stream, and it did get removed by YouTube for copyright strikes because it had piano music on in the background, and a lot of it was copyrighted, I guess. And so I'm just going to read to you a lot of those scenarios. I didn't plan on doing this, but it seems like fun. Oh. Scene. Sonic the Hedgehog in a Western face-off. Script scene between him and Shadow. Title. Showdown at Green Gulch. Setting. A dusty, sun-scorched western town. The wind howls through the empty streets, kicking up swirls of sand. A tumbleweed rolls lazily between two figures standing on 10 paces apart. One, a blue blur with a cocky smirk. The other, a dark specter with burning red eyes. Characters. Sonic. Blue Lightning, the Hedgehog. The fastest gunslinger in the West. Quick on his feet, but quicker on the draw. Shadow, the Black Reaper Hedgehog, the infamous outlaw, cold as steel and twice as deadly. Scene opens with the two standing in the middle of town, eyes locked. Sonic, grinning, adjusting his hat. Well, well, look what the chili dog dragged in. Ain't seen you in these parts in a long time, partner. Shadow, stone-faced, flicking dust off of his duster coat. I didn't come for a chat, Sonic. I came to settle this for good. The town is eerily silent. A crow caws from the wooden post. The bartender peeks nervously from behind saloon doors, Sonic cracking his knuckles. Hoo boy, here we go again. You still holding a grudge about last time? Come on, Shads. You know I'm the fastest draw in Green Gulch. Shadow, narrowing his eyes, voice low and dangerous. Not for long. They both step back, boots scuffing against the dirt. Hands twitch near their holsters. The tension's thicker than molasses in summer heat. No more talk. We draw in 3. Sonic, grinning wider. Aw, you're making it easy for me. Shadow. 1. The clock tower ticks. A bead of sweat rolls down the sheriff's forehead. The saloon doors creak with the breeze. 2. Shadow's fingers flex over the grip of his revolver. Sonic tilts his hat down, eyes narrowing, both at the same time. 3. In a blur of motion, both draw. Sonic's speed is blinding, but Shadow's precision is flawless. A flash of light, a crack of thunder, dust explodes into the air. Silence. The town holds its breath. Then, Sonic stands, spinning his revolver, before holstering it with a smirk. Shadow remains frozen, his gun half drawn, a single bullet hole in the rim of his hat. Shadow gritting his teeth. So, you're still faster. Sonic tilting his hat smugly. I guess some things never change, partner. Shadow exhales sharply, holsters his gun, and turns away. Shadow walking off, voice low. Enjoy your victory while it lasts, Sonic. Next time, I won't miss. He disappears into the horizon as sun sets, leaving Sonic in the middle of town. Sonic just chuckles and walks towards the saloon, spinning a golden ring between his fingers. Sonic muttering to himself, he never learns. Fade to black. Western Showdown plus Sonic in the rivalry equals perfection. Would you like an alternate ending where Shadow actually wins? Title. Okay, so I got the one where Shadow actually wins, but I'm not going to read it for you right now. We're going to go to the next one because we did like 4 of them. And then we did Goku versus Saitama. So we changed because we got more and more like intense with the Sonic ones, but then we wanted to do something more serious. Setting. A barren desert town at high noon. The sun looms high, casting long shadows. The wind whips through the abandoned streets, kicking up dust and tumbleweeds. 2 legends stand across from each other. Goku, the Saiyan warrior, and Saitama, the One-Punch Man. Scene opens, the two standing 10 paces apart, eyes locked. Goku, grinning, cracking his knuckles. I gotta admit, I wasn't expecting to fight a guy like you. No aura, no power, readings. But something tells me you're strong. Saitama, deadpan, adjusting his cowboy hat. Yeah, I get that a lot. Goku, rolling his shoulders, grinning wider. All right then, let's do this. First to draw wins. Saitama shrugging. Sure, but don't say I didn't warn you. They take their stances, boots pressing into the dirt. The town holds its breath, the tension palpable. Goku, 1. Saitama, 2. Both at the same time, 3. A blur of motion, a shockwave erupts as the town as they both move. Who wins? Scenario 1. Goku, sensing Saitama's power is unreadable, immediately transforms into Ultra Instinct, dodging before Saitama even throws a punch. He blitzes around Saitama in incomprehensible speeds, throwing rapid strikes that even the caped Baldy struggles to track. Saitama throws a punch. Goku instinctively dodges at the last second, narrowly avoiding annihilation. Using his Saiyan adaptability, he prolongs the fight, gradually realizing that Saitama has no limit. Realizing this battle he can't win by normal means, Goku taps into his strongest energy attack, a universe-shattering Kamehameha. The blast wipes out the entire battlefield. A blinding explosion. The dust settles. Saitama stands unharmed, but his cape is gone. Goku, exhausted, smirks. Man, you're something else, but it looks like I won the duel. Saitama, I guess I lost this one. All right, and then we did a few more of those. But we then made a really funny scenario where it was, can you give me a scene? Peter Griffin falls in love with Homer Simpson on a cruise to the Bahamas. Lois is unfazed. Peter's overreacting, thinking Lois will care. She does not care. Title, Love on the High Seas. Setting, a luxurious cruise ship sailing through the turquoise water of the Bahamas. The sun is shining, the ocean breeze is perfect, and the buffets, they're all you can eat. Scene opens. Peter Griffin and Homer Simpson stand side by side at the ship's railing, watching the sunset. Peter takes a deep breath, placing a hand on his chest. Peter sighing dramatically, Wow, look at that sunset, Homer. Ain't it just breathtaking? Homer, holding a half-eaten donut, chewing loudly. Yeah, I guess, but not as breathtaking as this donut. They put some kind of glaze on it, like an angel sweat. Peter turns to Homer, his eyes twinkling the way they never have before. Peter, softly. No, Homer. I mean, you're breathtaking. Homer Simpson stops mid-chew, raising an eyebrow. The ship sways gently, the only sound, the soft lapping of the waves. Homer, muffled mouthful. What? Peter, grabbing Homer's shoulder, eyes desperate. Damn it, Homer. This cruise, this moment, it's changed me. I don't know how to explain it, but I think I might be in love with you. Homer, blinking confused. Well, that's neat. Peter grasps, letting go, stumbling back like he just confessed to a priest. Peter, panicking. Oh, God, what have I done? What will Lois think? She'll be crushed. Crushed, I tell you. Cut to Lois on the pool deck, reading a magazine with sunglasses on. Stewie and Brian sit next to her, sipping mocktails. Brian, smirking, flipping a page in a book. I give it 5 minutes before Peter comes running, screaming about how Lois will never forgive him. Lois, calmly sipping a pina colada. Cut to Peter, hyperventilating on the deck, gripping the railing. She'll take the kids. She'll burn my clothes. She'll rip up the Star Wars bed sheets. Homer, shrugging, sipping a beer. Hey, man, I get it. I had a thing for Flanders once. Turns out it was just gas. Peter, but this ain't gas, Homer. It's love. I can feel it in my chest, right next to the artery that clogs when I eat too much butter. Cut to Lois, still unbothered, flipping another page. I really don't care. Peter runs up, skipping to her, panting like he just ran a marathon. Lois, I'm sorry. I'm a monster. A 2-time sea dog. Lois, without looking up. Peter, we're on vacation. If you want to fall in love with Homer, just don't let him eat all the snacks in the mini bar. Those cost extra. Wait, you don't care? Peter, you've had crushes on a lot worse things. Remember that time you got obsessed with the Wendy's mascot? Cutaway, gag. Peter's at a Wendy's drive-thru, staring lovingly at a Wendy's logo. Peter, dreamingly. Her hair, it's like catch-up fire. Back to the cruise ship, Peter laughing awkwardly, wiping sweat off of his forehead. Yeah, I guess you're right. So, I can just love Homer and you don't care? Lois, shrugging. Nope. Peter. Oh, well, I don't know how to feel about it. Homer, patting Peter's back. Yeah, buddy, love's weird. You want to go see if they have unlimited shrimp at the buffet? Homer, that's the most romantic thing anyone's ever said to me. Stewie, sipping his mocktail. That's why I drink. Okay. We also did this one. This one was my absolute favorite. So the prompt is scene where Rick and Morty meet South Park. Butters is there, Cartman, Kyle, and Stan. Randy Marsh also has to be there on a pirate ship. Title, Rick and Morty, South Park. The Curse of the Drunken Pirate. Setting. A massive, creaky pirate ship drifting through an unknown dimension. The sky is swirling, a mix of neon green and purple with cosmic waves crashing against the hull. The crew, a chaotic mix. It's Rick and Morty and the South Park gang. Stan, Kyle, Cartman, Butters, and Randy. Scene opens. Rick is at the ship's wheel, chugging from a flask while steering wildly through the dimensional rift. Morty clings to the railing, looking sick. Meanwhile, the South Park boys are trying to understand what the hell is happening. Cartman, arms crossed, glaring at Morty. Dude, what the hell is wrong with you? You look like you just crapped your pants. Morty, I think I got space sickness or something. This pirate ship is moving through like, 7 dimensions at once. Kyle, all right, what's even happening? Who are you guys? Why the hell are we on a pirate ship in space? Rick, belching, pointing at Kyle. Ooh, good job, Einstein. Yeah, why don't you use that big ginger brain of yours and figure it out? You and your little fart-smelling friends got sucked into my portal when I stole the ship from interdimensional time pirates. Now we're all stuck together, so deal with it. Stan, arms crossed, annoyed. Dude, we were just at the bus stop minding our own business, and now we're in some weird space pirate adventure? Cartman, mocking. Oh, gee, how surprising Kyle gets all screwed up again. Shut up, Cartman. Meanwhile, Butters is on deck wearing a massive pirate hat, fully embracing the chaos. Yar, I be Captain Butters of the SS Fun Times. Arg, me hearties. Randy, woo, hell yeah. Butters, pirates, baby. We're gonna raid some dimensional winches, boys. Randy stumbles and falls into a cannon, his legs sticking out as he laughs drunkenly. Morty panicking. Oh God, is he okay? Rick, not even looking up. Nah, don't worry about him. He's literally indestructible whenever he's wasted. Kyle's glaring at Rick. You're seriously letting a drunk guy handle a cannon? Rick, mocking, rolling his eyes. Oh no, won't somebody please think of a responsible pirate crew? Newsflash, kid, we're in a dimension where alcohol makes you stronger. Look at me, I'm like 80% pickled and still the smartest guy here. Suddenly an alarm blares, the ship shakes violently. Dude, what the hell was that? Rick, checking a futuristic radar. Oh great, looks like we've got some pirates. Bad ones, interdimensional bounty hunters. They probably won't want their ship back. Cartman, smirking in his knuckles. Well, sucks for them, 'cause I love stealing crap. Let's kill him, take their treasure. You're not pirates, Cartman. Yar, shut up, Kyle, you blige-sucking sea hag. The bounty hunter ship approaches, looming like a ghostly black galleon. Shadowy alien pirates figures begin boarding. One alien step forwards, a towering grotesque creature with multiple glowing red eyes. Rick Sanchez, you have stolen from the Galactic Pirate Legion. Return the ship or face interdimensional obliteration. Rick, grinning with the mouth open. Oh, wow, big scary pirate guy. I'm so intimidated. Look at me, Morty. I'm shaking in my boots. Oh, wait, I don't wear boots. Rick, maybe don't piss off the scary murder aliens. Stan, dude, I think this guy's worse than Cartman. Kyle, oh, definitely. Hey, I'm right here, said Cartman. Suddenly, Randy, still stuck in the cannon, accidentally fires himself straight into the enemy ship, screaming as he crashes through alien captain's chest. Alien captain, gurgling, collapsing. Glar, what the Randy, neat. The alien crew, seeing their captain taken out by a drunk guy, immediately panics and flees back to the ship. Pirate crew running away and screaming, abort mission! The human is insane! They detach their ship and jump into another dimension, leaving Rick's crew victorious. Butters cheering, waving his sword. We did it! We won the pirate battle! Cartman, well, I did most of the work. Dude, you literally did nothing, said Kyle. Rick, raising a flask. All right. Good job, everyone, especially you, drunk man in a cannon. That was some real pirate shit. Now let's get back to partying before we crash into an even weirder dimension. The ship sails off to the chaotic void as the crew breaks into wild pirate party. Fade to black. Anyways, that was my favorite scene as far as the reading goes. So the first thing that I put into the generator was... what would a fake smart character say in an anime? Generate random scripts that make them sound smart. Title: The Grand Equation of Fate. Character: Dr. Lucien Valmont, your quintessential fake smart anime character. Talks in circles, uses big words, and makes everything sound like a profound revelation, even if it's nonsense. Scene: a dark, candlelit library filled with ancient tomes. Lucien stands before an intricate chalkboard covered in equations, diagrams, and mysterious symbols. He adjusts his glasses, smirks, and begins his monologue. Tisk, tisk, you still fail to Tisk, tisk, you still fail to grasp the fundamental principle at play here, don't you? You see, existence itself is nothing more than an intricate algorithm, an ever-spinning gyroscopic dance of causality and probability, bound together by the inexorable change of entropy. Every action, every decision, every sub-variable in the grand function of reality. And yet you, a mere statistical anomaly, dare to challenge the inevitable? Ha! Fascinating, truly. The audacity of uninformed is a spectacle but to behold. He steps forward, dramatically pointing at a swirl formula on the board. Consider this. If time is a linear construct, then why does the Fibonacci sequence appear in growth patterns of both flora and economic collapse? Surely, you must see the correlation. No, how disappointing. Perhaps I must simplify it for you. Chaos is but order that refuses to introduce itself properly. And I am simply an interpreter. He flicks his wrist, causing his cape to billow dramatically despite there being no wind. Lucien smirking. Now then, let's see if the feeble cognition can withstand the weight of an absolute knowledge, or shall collapse beneath the gravity of your own ignorance. Cue villainous laughter as the camera zooms in on his glowing glasses. This is peak fake smart anime character energy. They sound deep but don't actually say anything. Want me to tailor it to a specific personality type? I said, can we make a script where this character falls in love? She walks in. The inescapable equation of love. Character: Dr. Lucien Valmont. Fake smart anime character, overanalyzes everything, speaks in grand metaphors, and refuses to admit he's caught off guard. Love interests: Celine Astra, mysterious, confident, and unimpressed by Lucien's ramblings. A grand, dimly lit study. The air is thick with the scent of old parchment and candle smoke. Lucien stands before an impossibly complex equation scrawled across a massive blackboard. Lost in his own brilliance, he adjusts the glasses, smirking to himself. Lucien, muttering to himself, aha, if quantum decoherence follows a fractal pattern in the presence of determinants and chaos, then surely, yes, of course, the equation's unbreakable, a flawless design, The door creaks open. A silhouette stands in the candlelight. She steps inside, slow and deliberate. Her presence is an uncalculated anomaly. Celine smirking. Flawless? That's a bold claim. Lucien turns, already prepared to dismiss whoever dared to interrupt him. But then he sees her. And for the first time in his life, his mind blanks. The equations, the calculations, the very fabric of his over-explained reality all disappear. Lucien, blinking rapidly, recalibrating. A most unexplained variable. What peculiar force has brought you into my domain? Celine, raising an eyebrow, amused. The door was open. Yes, well, doors are merely arbitrary constructs designed to regulate spatial flow, but that's hardly the point. You've disrupted my calculations. A presence such as yours alters the quantum equilibrium of the room itself, rendering a previous hypothesis null and void. Celine, leaning against the desk teasingly, and here I thought you were the one who controlled the equation. Lucien, clutching his temple, muttering to himself, This is illogical, impossible, a phenomenon beyond standard, measurable parameters. My pulse, elevated, cognitive processing, delayed, irregular respiratory fluctuations. This could only mean he stiffens with the realization dawning on him like a cataclysmic supernova. Lucian, whispering in horror. I am emotionally compromised. Celine, laughing softly. You say that like it's a bad thing. Lucian straightens, masking his eternal turmoil with a forced smirk, despite obvious cracks in his demeanor. Lucian clearing his throat. Hardly. I was merely analyzing unfamiliar data set. Yes, that's all. I shall observe this phenomenon closely, purely in the name of scientific inquiry, of course. Celine leaning in close enough he can smell her perfume. Of course, just research, right? Lucian swallowed hard. His carefully constructed world is crumbling around him, and for once he has no formula to fix it. Lucian, softly to himself, fascinating. Fades to black. This peak genius who thinks love is an equation, but is absolutely doomed from the moment they feel something is real. Would you like to continue where he spirals even further into denial? And I said, generate a moody anime vampire character turning into a villain. The Eclipse of My Mercy character, Vladis Nocturne, the brooding vampire anti-hero who finally snaps, shedding his humanity and embracing villainy. A scene. A blood-red moon hangs over the ruined city. Vladis stands up a broken cathedral, his long cloak whipping in the wind. His fangs glisten under the moonlight, his once soft eyes now burning with something colder, something final. Before him stands the hero, pleading for him to stop. Hero, you don't have to do this, Vladis. You can still turn back. Vladis, turn back? Tell me. Where exactly would I turn back to? He steps forward, his boots echoing in the shadowed stone. His voice grows sharper, darker, filled with a deep, ancient sadness. Vladis, do you truly believe I was... Do you truly believe I still belong to your fragile world of fleeting sunrises and shallow kindness? That I, who have walked through centuries of suffering, should beg for redemption? His crimson eyes flicker with something unreadable, pain perhaps, or the last remnants of the man he used to be. No, I've seen the truth. Love, mercy, hope. They're all but delicate illusions spun by those too weak to embrace reality. And reality, dear fool, is blood. It's power. It's the silent, inevitable end that comes for us all. Hero clenching his fist. That's not true. You chose to protect people once. You still have a choice. Vladis laughs again, this time full of venom. Choice? I had a choice when I begged the heavens to spare me from eternal hunger. I had a choice when I knelt in the ashes of those I loved, swearing I would never become the monster that they feared. And what then? What choice did that bring me? Betrayal? Loneliness? An endless cycle of pretending to be human when I never was? I'm tired. So very tired of pretending. His fangs glisten as he spreads his arm wide, embracing the darkness around him. Vladis. So let the world curse my name. Let them call me a villain, a nightmare, a shadow upon precious light, if they wish to fear me. He turns, his cape billowing like wings, his eyes burning like embers in the night. Vladis whispering final, then I shall give them something to fear. Lightning cracks in the sky, the wind howls, the night belongs to him, fades to black. So I hope you guys had fun with that. I had fun with that. So I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for being here on this channel where I talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about. Bye.